It's a waist-deep wintertime trek. Arlene Griffiths says her husband has made through the snow many times, but she was hoping it wouldn't happen again this season.
It just kept on snowing and snowing and snowing. So yeah, this morning when we woke up, okay, it was like, oh yeah, that weatherman was right.
Their home near Onanol, 345 kilometers west of Winnipeg, was pummeled by the spring snowstorm that blasted through Manitoba.
Now it's like white everywhere you look. You can't even see the fence lines now, because they're covered.
That area was the hardest hit in the province, with some reports putting snowfall as high as 82 centimeters.
We've got our work cut out for us today.
While some parts of Manitoba may not have seen the expected wallop that was predicted, RCMP believe the proactive approach of shutting down highways was still the right move.
The last couple of storms that we had in March, we had like on the Highway 1, you'd have 40, 50 car pileups. We've had a couple of vehicles in the ditch, but like I say, nowhere near the volumes that we were expecting. In my opinion, if we hadn't put the notice that we did that.
And many heeded the advice. Families in Winnipeg taking their snow day in stride. But for many, it was still more than enough.
Oh, I'm ready. The golf clubs are sitting in the basement ready to grow. They're ready to go. I mean, that should only be about 2 weeks away, so I'm not sure what's going on right now.
But one thing's for sure. It's going to make Easter egg hunts a little more challenging this long weekend.
If you hide those Easter eggs, you might not find them till the spring, and who knows when spring will be this year. But the Easter bunny better not be white or he'll be totally camouflaged.
It didn't matter if you were going forwards or backwards. A lot of people in Regina weren't going anywhere on Thursday. A trip through local neighborhoods had all the signs of a mid-January day. Snowblowers roaring, cars getting stuck in the snow, and shovels back at their front porch command posts. But it's not mid-January, and many people have had enough.
I hope this is it. No more. I'm ready to hang this shovel up and hang up my winter coat and call it a season.
With school buses not running Thursday, the Luzny children had a snow day, but much to their dismay, that involved quite a bit of shoveling. How about you guys? This is not how you thought you'd be spending your day?
Yeah, this is even worse.
Meanwhile, Paul Tellis couldn't recall the last time he fired up his snowblower in April.
April always seems to have a little peekaboo storm for us, so it's not to this extent. We got blasted pretty good here, so everything's working a little hard to get the snow removed today because it's really heavy.
That heavy snow caused issues on Regina roads. City crews are in storm response mode, plowing major routes. Snow routes will be in effect from Friday morning to Saturday morning. Regina police reported 18 motor vehicle collisions from Wednesday evening to Thursday morning. While it's clear winter has made its unwelcomed return here in Regina this week, the people we spoke to today, they're hoping that this snow leaves as quickly as it came. And as the old saying goes, April snow brings May, I don't know.
I went to work yesterday and it was just a little bit of snow, and then when my husband brought me home, there was no way we could barely get down the street.
A blizzard that started out being measured in centimeters across the prairies is now better gauged in meters after wind and snow bombarded southeastern Saskatchewan communities like Estevan Wednesday, who are now digging out.
Been out since early morning. It's still snowing, it's still blowing. Right now we're just attempting to keep the streets open. We're just making trails. Some of the roads just have single lanes, and some are totally blocked, and we're just trying to keep them open for emergencies.
Just days before the blizzard hit here in Estevan, residents were out cutting and fertilizing their grass, and now their cars are buried in their driveways and snow is up to their windowsills.
Snow bomb, 24 hours, and we got 10, 12-foot snowbanks. Cars were buried. We got jacked up trucks, four-wheel drive trucks stuck all over town. So when you see that, you know you got a lot of snow.
It's quite heavy, so I have to tip it down so that we can get the blowers through it. But luckily we happen to have two of them in our garage, so it's very helpful. I can't imagine if we didn't have blowers at this moment.
The small community of Estevan is banding together and helping each other dig out of this extreme circumstance.
Everybody's been very good about it. They realize how much snow we've had, and they probably know best to stay home, and a lot of businesses have closed.
Norm Mack says it's the worst snowstorm he's seen in more than 30 years.
The snow is still coming, the wind's still blowing, so until that stops, then we'll get at the full cleanup, and we'll go from there. But it's going to take a while. It's going to be a couple weeks for sure.
Ian Duffy, Global News.